So Jordan Kelly in the Inishowen racing car, getting ready. The 1 minute board about to be shown. It has been shown, in fact, fellas. Now the 30 seconds up as we get ready for the B and C race, or the Star of Tomorrow race. VW Spares and LOH Motorsport.com, the respective sponsors. They just getting away a little bit of a great start from Jordan Kelly. Gets away. Number 71 then coming through into second position. Sean Newsom in the yellow car. So both of them making a show their experience there. I think just getting the better starts as they head down through Deaders for the first time. So they're through.
John Crossley chicane for the first time. There is Jordan Kelly from Burkana.
Heads down the back straight now towards the hairpin on the opening lap. Out of the hairpin, coming up to complete the opening lap, and it's still Jordan Kelly in front, and he's going to have a massive lead actually at the end of the opening lap. Newsom still in second, Donald Downey in third as they went across the line, but then it was Jared Byrne, number 57, in fourth position. Colin McLaughlin was in sixth, down into the Colonials, and Jordan Kelly streaks through the right-hander at Colonial 1, through the little left-hand kink that follows. Not quite as sharp a left-hander as it was back in the 60s when it was the real Colonial 2. Still quite a significant bend, quite easy to get it wrong in it as well, but I say they are through there and down to the John Crossley chicane. And again, Jordan Kelly, certainly one of the fastest men in Irish Formula V towards the end of last season, racking up the wins, and he's down past the clubhouse. Sean Newsom now in second position in the green and yellow car, and I think it's still Donald Downey in third and Jared Byrne right behind him in fourth position. They could be the other way around. We'll get a better view just as they come up to the line, but I say it is Jordan Kelly out in front. Then we look for the 71 car of Sean Newsom, then it's 43 Donald Downey, 57 Nix, and a great battle there between Robert Fleming, Colm Loughlin and the Martini livery. V there, he goes through. He was followed by Anthony Conway. The three of them very close together. In fact, the three of them are lying abreast as they go down into Colonial there. Two of them actually going through Colonial 1 together. So they're through there, heading round. The leader, meantime, Jordan Kelly, is at the John Crossley chicane, coming out of it. We have a spinner there. I think that was which Newsom is still there. There was certainly one spun out at Fisherman's, a yellow car right out on the grass. I saw him rejoining, but I say it wasn't. Sean Newsom is there as he goes down, so first and second are definitely there. It must have been further back in the pack, but coming up there to complete the third lap, and it's still Jordan Kelly out front. Fastest lap last time, 66.583. Sean Newsom in second, then it's Donald Downey under real pressure from Jared Byrne. Robert Fleming is now clear in fifth position in the Kevin O'Hara run car there, and say then it's Anthony Conway in sixth, Ken Brown behind. 83 goes through. Andrew Keogh, now that I think is maybe the car that I saw out in the grass at Fisherman's as they went through. 86 comes through there. Colm somehow mixed up in it. Meantime, Jordan Kelly heads down past the clubhouse, coming up to lap the car just ahead of him there, who I think may well be Sean McCallion, but we'll check that as they come through. But they're into the hairpin. Jordan just drops down into the inside. So across the line goes Jordan Kelly. It is indeed Sean McCallion in behind him, but he's now a lap down. Sean Newsom through in second position. Here's the battle between Byrne, Fleming and Conway, and Fleming's the one on the move, and he's got down the inside. Some one of those cars must be smoking, or is that just the grass? No, I think it's okay. Certainly smoked somewhere down at Colonial as well, so I think that's what the haze was maybe from that they were going down through. It wasn't actually one of the three cars that I was watching. It must have been an earlier one. The yellow flag just been out there at the moment. There is a yellow flag out down at Colonial as well. The leader meantime is Jordan Kelly. So I think they are just suspicion that there may be. I'll see if the oil flag goes out down there. We now have wave double yellows. I think there may have been some fluid has gone down there. Certainly was a lot of smoke. The last lap as they were at that battle of Robert Fleming and looking down through Deaders. Waiting to see as they come through. So it is Jordan Kelly. We'll just see if there's a little bit of movement in the car as they go down through that area of the course. And here now is second position. It is Sean Newsom. Then we still have this battle for third. Gerard Byrne is up now ahead of Donald Downey and Robert Fleming. I say there are wave yellows down through Deader, so that is going to be a neutral zone down through there. The flag appears to have gone in, so have they? Maybe they were trying to get a car pushed round behind the back of the Marshall's hut down there. Meantime, back at the John Crossley chicane, it's that orangey red car of the Inishowen racing team of Jordan Kelly. I think that's the car that his father Brian won 2 championships, or was it 3? I think it was 3 championships Brian won back in the 90s. He's down into the hairpin again. Jordan Kelly, looking to see so Stephen Rush is the car down there that they just stopped at the bottom end of the thing. But where did Sean Newsom go? He has spun. I think that may be an indication there's a little bit of oil. Robert Fleming fancies a run at Gerard Byrne, but Donald Downey is now up into second position, followed by Gerard Byrne. Stephen Rush was one of our fancied guys in the Class C, the Star of Tomorrow, but he is out down there at the bottom end. So the only other runner I think we have here today at Kirkistown will be Shane Neal. And Shane's running there in 14th position. Kelly, meantime, is through the John Crossley chicane, heading down towards the clubhouse. 4 minutes and 20 seconds or thereabouts to go. I was just looking at the bottom of the monitor, trying to figure where it is while I read it out. So that's down to the hairpin. To say the lap times have gone up significantly. They've gone out by about 2 to 3 seconds in most cases. Donald Downey now is the fastest lap of the race. The last time through there, but I say 66.556 Jordan Kelly did earlier on, 67.429 on that last lap as he goes through. Here's this great battle, and it's still Downey from Gerard Byrne and Robert Fleming, second, third and fourth. Anthony Conway then in 5th position, and Anthony Conway is lapping faster than the 3 guys ahead, so as they close each other up. Now there's a little bit of dust goes up there in the run into Colonial, but I think that's actually from previous, but I think that's an indication that they're moving offline a little bit going into Colonial, because where that dust is not an area that would normally be tight on the inside, so they must suspect that it's a little bit slippy down through there. Kelly, meantime, about to lap another car as he gets down past the clubhouse, but this 3-way has become a 4-way as they come through, and there's a pass right in the mid of chicane. How did he manage that? Was that a missed gear coming out of it? Yeah, is that Gerard Byrne is under pressure. Let's see as they go through. Certainly I think there's a change there. They're all across the track as they break for the hairpin. Jordan Kelly is across the line. He'll be followed by Sean McCallion, number 40, but Sean's a lap down in 15th. So who is it the second this time? It's Downey, he's back up. Fleming is 4th. Gerard Byrne is 5th. And then behind him there is Anthony Conway. So I think it might have been Fleming who made that super move just and say down at the John Crossley chicane last time through it for a little bit difficult to hear. You can just about see the cars as they come round, as they come out over towards us, they disappear out a few. You can just see the top of the bodywork and the drivers' helmets as they come through, and there's a cracker of a dice just go down that back straight now. I'm not quite sure what position it's for, but the two guys dicing it out amongst themselves. Jordan Kelly is coming up behind them, 2 cars between them, and then there's this 4-car battle. The train comes through. Next up in the silver car, the 57 LOH Motorsport prepared car goes through. Jordan Kelly comes down, hits the line with 1 minute 50 to go, so there's going to be another 3 laps in it. Here is numbers 40 and 42 going through. Shane O'Neill, who I make is the C leader, but there's that battle, and Fleming is going to go down the inside as they go for Deaders. Brave move, goes through, just about squeezes it through, but Donald Downey doesn't give it up, and Donald Downey will take it back, surely going down into Colonial, stays on the inside line, gets it back, and Ger Byrne followed him through as well. Ger Byrne followed through there, and he overtook Robert Fleming as well, and Conway's now right onto the back. Fleming's trying to get back through on the inside of Ger Byrne as he goes through, and he spins it over at Fisherman's. Robert Fleming, he just went in very tight on the inside, and has he got it beat? No, he's got it moving again. He's back on track. So Fleming there in the LOH Motorsport car, say, was going well, but it was a demon move up the inside, but unfortunately as the other guys tightened their line in, he had no option but to pile on more lock, and it swapped ends on him. Jordan Kelly is down through. That's 10 laps completed for him, 41 seconds to go, so we'll get the last lap board next time around. 64, Norman May goes across the line in 13th position, followed by number 40, Sean McCallion is 14th, and then number 42. There's the battle for a second now, and it's Ger Byrne followed by Donald Doherty, followed by Ger Byrne and Anthony Conway, and there is Robert Fleming now through in 5th position. Didn't actually, he just fell back behind Anthony Conway, I suppose you could argue. So problems there going through for 71. Sean Newsom, he was misfiring as he went through. Andrew Keogh goes through as well. But whereas the leader, Jordan Kelly, he's going down past the clubhouse here at Kirkistown. The last lap board being readied on the rostrum down below him where the starter stands. So that'll be hung out for 99. Jordan Kelly coming out off the hairpin now. Swings it down. We'll be seeing the flag coming up and on his way to another win here at Kirkistown. Number 11, Jonathan Mannix across the line there, strangely enough, in position number 11. He's followed by number 48, Pat Shepherd. Then we have Norman May, and then Sean. And here's the battle for second, and it's Donald Downey just ahead of Ger Byrne as they go down through. Who's Ger going to try and get him around the outside? No, Donald gets across, blocks that one off. Anthony Conway still in 4th position. Robert Fleming in 5th, but I don't think he's going to recover anything more out of that. Just looking down there, Donald Downey went in very deep to Colonial. Let's see, he comes out. Yeah, he went in too far. He compromised himself. Ger Byrne's up behind him, but they get another car as they go across into Fisherman's. So that means that the pair of them, I think, are now clear. They're on their own to battle this one out. But meantime, Jordan Kelly must be entering the hairpin. He is indeed. So Jordan Kelly is going to come up and win the first race here of 2022 at Kirkistown for the B and C classes in the Formula V Championship. Here he comes. Car number 99 goes down, goes across the line. But now what has happened? The red flag went out there. That looks as though it's a red flag, so we're going back a lap. So a checkered flag has gone out. And let's just say, I think they may have been a pick up of the wrong flag there. So, and oh my goodness, who got that? Well, all on the monitor. I wasn't actually watching them coming up the line. They caught me unawares, but Donald Downey gets it on the monitor by 12 thousandths of a second from Ger Byrne. Anthony Conway is 3rd, so that will be a case if he ever had the transponder the furthest forward in the nose of the car. Got that one. I say I honestly didn't see them just coming right down to the line, so we'll take it as read. If the timekeepers think it was the other way around, no doubt they'll vary it, but I say they were very close across the line. The official time difference there, say, between them was 12 thousandths of a second, but I say it was a win for Jordan Kelly, number 99. Second, 43, Donald Downey. Third, 57, Ger Byrne. Fourth, 115, Anthony Conway. Fifth, number 9, Robert Fleming. Sixth, number 20, Ken Brown. Seventh, 71, Sean Newsom. Eighth, 83, Andrew Keogh. Ninth, number 86, Colin McLaughlin. 10th, Oliver Devlin. 11th, number 11, Jonathan Mannix. 12th, 40, Sean McCallion. 13th, Pat Shepherd. 14th, Norman May. 15th, Shane O'Neill. Just the 15 finishers. The fastest lap to Jordan Kelly set early on in the race, before there was a little bit of, I think, fluid deposited down around the bottom end. 66.566, so that's 66.566, 81.781 miles per hour. His average speed there for winning was 80.452. The C winner of the LOH Motorsport class, that will have been Shane O'Neill, and who won B? That would have been Donald Downey, who finished second, so that's your class winners there as well for the VW Spares. That, and remember the Seltzer Hygiene Supplies main race, which the drivers will all be out in again later on in the afternoon.